Hey you guys, what's up? All right, I'm doing this reading right now because we are in the process of having this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. The healing card just popped out. So this hasn't happened in Pisces. So Jupiter and Neptune are about to be conjunct at just about 27 degrees Pisces, which has not happened. The Jupiter-Neptune conjunction happens every 12 to 13 years, but it hasn't happened in the sign of Pisces in 166 years. So this is really the biggest planetary experience. This is the biggest event in 2022, and it's really shaping the way that we move forward in terms of what we are, where Jupiter and Neptune actually are in our chart. But it's really about expanding our truth and really, expanding what we dream, what we want, what we create. And depending on where that is in your chart, it could look like a variety of different things. So let's set some intentions with this energy. I have been feeling it. It's actually been happening for about a week now, but it is in full effect. So it may actually, depending on when you watch this video, happen about 45 minutes after this video is posted. So it's happening at I believe 7:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's actually start pulling some cards. The healing card popped out. So let's see here. Number 29, right around that conjunction number. So the frequency of healing is going to support our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses, harmonizing everything accordingly. So I think that really is what this energy is all about. So how are you going to really use this to help things come together in a flow state, which I've been talking about for the last several days, in relationship to harmonizing everything accordingly? Okay, so let's see. It's Tuesday, April 12th, 2022, depending on when you watch this video. The conjunction is occurring at about 7:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, April 12th, 2022. All right, so, woo-wee. Let's see, you guys. This is super cool. Super awesome energy. Bug thinks so too. He's up and at 'em. Hi, Buggy Bear. You gonna come out and let me say hi to you? You gonna come out so I can say hi to you? All right, you guys. Root, fertile, synergy. So what is actually happening is that you are really, as a result of being really grounded and really within the context of who you are grounded, stable, secure, healed, and restored. Okay, that energy is so loud to me that it creates this possibility of some very fertile synergy to occur. It allows for things to really come into your peripheral. It activates potentiality for something beautiful to grow from your consciousness into a grander expression of who you are, as you allow for things to synergistically, you start to allow and accept not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. You are birthing a new reality, okay? You are in it. It is going to be a very grounded, beautiful new reality, okay? Anchored in healing energy. If I could not have manifested that easier. It's like winner, winner, vegan chicken dinner. All right, you guys. It is so crazy how if you just get out of the way and you just align yourself in the frequency, what comes through, it is just magic. All right, so Queen of Swords, Justice, Fool. So you are like standing in a space of really, you're like in the space of truth. You are in this space of truth in a way that you've never been before, and you're taking a leap of faith, being very patient, moving in the direction. Oh my word, this is magic. Magic! Okay. Wow. Wow. All right, I see Libra, Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Earth, masculine Earth. All right, so what is happening is by you being able to really stand firm to who you are, in your truth, in your integrity, you have now the ability to take this leap of faith. As a result of getting really grounded in your truth, being grounded, stable, secure, healed, and restored, coming from a place of integrity and truth, you now have the ability to walk towards your destiny that is fresh and inspired and on fire, okay? Because you have been able to really surrender to all the things, all the feels, all the people, all the places, all the things. So it's like there has been probably some crazy nonsense in the past and you have surrendered to it. I surrender. I'm throwing in my towel. You win. Or you just say, I don't have the energy to fight this battle anymore. And then as a result, it then opens up this clearing space for you to move forward patiently and choose to transmute, to be the alchemist, to turn your separation into union, your pain into power. That's what that temperance energy is all about. It's like you can take the base metal and turn it into the gold. You can turn that suffering into abundance, okay? This is that energy. This is transmutation at its finest. This is manifesting strength after you've hit the bottom. You're manifesting the strength to transmute the bottom into the top. You go from the 10 of Swords to the Ace of Cups, okay? That's like from the depths of despair to the most glorious, beautiful, flowing love, okay? So this is that. I've been talking about this a lot lately. I've been really saying and speaking to this experience of what side of this do you want to be on? What side of the energy? Where in the frequency? How do you want to transmute? If you've been watching my channel, you've been hearing me say that a lot. This is that. This is the laying the foundation to really create this synergistic, fertile, fresh, new opportunity of love, of transmutation, of surrender, of movement patiently towards that of which you are deciding to, the power that you're deciding to step into. So you, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is such beautiful energy, you guys. Really being inspired to nurture your growth, to nurture yourself, to step into the Queen of Pentacles. She's a little different than the Queen of Swords. She's a nurturer. She's more of she's a boss, but she's not cutthroat. The Queen of Swords will cut your throat. And the Queen of Pentacles, she'll lay it down, but she'll do it from a more diplomatic place. The Queen of Swords is off with your head. And so you've mastered that. You have created that space. I can attest to that energy. I will, if something isn't working, I will off with your head. And so I think there is an evolution to that energy. That can be a very harsh energy. And I think that you have been able to really get grounded and see the truth. And so you can balance that out. You don't need to be so fierce with that cutthroat energy. You can get what you want by being diplomatic. And you can learn some new things about what has kept you up at night and what has caused you strife in your dreams and what has really been part of the process of learning has been to really examine the stress, examine the strife, receive the information while you've been sleeping, and really, Ace of Pentacles, transmute that into beautiful, abundant, fresh opportunities. So again, 3 aces already. I got Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. The only one that isn't here is the Ace of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is here. Temperance energy, Magician. You are really activating magic. You are stepping into some power and that strength. You are overcoming the depths of despair. You are manifesting from a place of transmutation. And that is creating this opportunity for you to really step into a new space of flow and surrender. So, Empress, Devil, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the Devil. I love the Devil. So there is this energy that is deeply spiritual. And that energy, if you can transmute it, can be used for you to step into. You can use those darker energies that you have had to navigate within the context of who you are. You can use them you can transmute them into power. You can transmute that into an energy of spiritual enlightenment. And you can step into a place where you now have the ability to manifest fertile, synergistic transmutation as a result of really seeing the darker sides of life, seeing the darker sides of the energy, being able to be in that and not be afraid, not run, face your fears, and walk responsibly, courageously towards your own power and abundance, and continue to work on your mission. Continue to invest in creating some things. This has been I see it's been like a 6 or 7 year, there's like 6 or 7 years of a cycle here that has played itself out. And now there is this new, beautiful opportunity being cultivated, being fertily synergized in this space. And I think that this Piscean energy with the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction within that unbounded watered energy is really activating this experience for you, because the cycle that you have been in may have been, for quite some time. I'm gonna say between 12, 13 years is that general thing, that general energy, but I would say between, I don't know, anywhere between 7 and 14 years. 6 to 1 and a half dozen of the other. How does that expression go? I think that there has been some energy that has been cyclical in nature, and now you are coming to the completion of that. And after the greater part of the last decade and a half of your life, you are now actually overcoming and rising above and shining your light in a way that is really anchored in temperance, in alchemy, in like synergistic fertility. Seeing the bigger picture, you guys, seeing the bigger picture. So now is a lucky time. Turn your knowledge into wisdom, and you are never alone. So just trust that we are all connected to that source energy. And as long as you can continue to use that as your driving force and take what you've learned over the course of the last decade and a half, 13 years. 13 is also the death card. So this is like a whole cycle. This is a whole transmutated cycle. Yeah, you guys. Yep. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. 13 is a big number for me right now. So there has been a cycle that is coming to completion since the last Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. And this is now the next 13 years of your life. There's a new cycle here, a 13-year cycle. So I think that it is beautiful. It is like anchored in love, and it is fertile because you're grounded, you're rooted, you're stable, you're secure, you're healed, you're restored. You're synergistically in alignment with trusting in these never before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, being. Okay, this is like embracing the unfamiliar, because the next iteration of your reality is going to be magic. It's going to be like something you've never experienced before. So sweet, you guys. This is awesome. All right. I hope that there was a message in this reading for you. I hope that your Jupiter-Neptune energetic Piscean conjunction is magic. I hope the next 16 years, 13 years of your life are filled with so much love and light. Okay, I'll see you soon.